Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Diesel Mercedes YouTube channel. You guys are already familiar on this channel with this 2007 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 2500 equipped with this V6 3-liter turbo diesel engine. And I just finally fished out from the engine that engine oil cooler. And before I will start cleaning it and preparing for the installation with the new O-rings, would love to show you around. So here you can see it as it came out. Dirty, puking oil and the coolant. Here is the infamous part, and you perfectly see those rubber orange O-rings which hardened, failed, started leaking. And let's go and look together what mess is visible in the engine bay. I was already showing you around a little bit. See the rags there that was flooded with the little bit of coolant which came out and the engine oil. Sorry, I don't know how to show everything and not to make those shades. So I have those rags down there. Again, there will be needed a lot of rags for this job, for this complete cleanup. The oil was coming down on the driver's side of the transmission bell housing. We discussed that in different video already. So you can see the engine. This is the way I remove it. I'm trying to show you some parts of this job. I couldn't film it. I don't have a camera which will fit in that area, like a small GoPro or something. My video gear is pretty expensive and large and heavy, so that was not possible. I also needed space for myself working it. So I just want to show you around. I want to give you idea if you ever face, you see that coolant coming out? So that all needs to be cleaned, removed, but I want to show you how it's dirty, how it all looks like. It's held down on these two seals. It's held down with 10 bolts. It was 10 of them all around, and it's a Torx 30. I got some service history with this vehicle, and I believe somebody, the dealership, did flaps in the intake and they didn't do this. So I will say these are original. If I run my finger over that, it's absolutely flat, that the rubber lost its function and it's basically flat and hardened. You can see the removal. Obviously that's easy, and they are, yep, I believe there's metal in it, so it's not like it hardened so much that it will break. I believe it's metal inside and the rubber around, but it's obviously throwaway. You cannot use it, and I will be installing this one. I will check it for a trueness if it's straight, but I hope so. And I will be installing it obviously with new seals. Here you can see the new O-rings still in original packaging. It's an aftermarket L-ring 524.270. I see it upside down. L-ring Germany. So that's a standard procedure. That's what people use on this job. Anytime you have it off, it's really advisable to check if there is no restriction inside of it and it's stopping the circulation of the oil, I can see the dark side is the oil one, and clear it enough for me to put my mouth on it. Yep, that's perfectly blowing through. Oh yeah, and the coolant is coming very easily out. So this is how I check that I can actually reuse the part and I don't need to order a brand new one. So I got everything cleaned, and hopefully you can see nicely the new seals in the place. Look at the detail, how much they are protruding out, how they are sticking out. They are fully pushed in the cooler, and this will create that perfect seal, which was not happening before this repair. And regarding to the manuals, torque for these small bolts, it's 11 Newton meters, but before I will start putting them in, I will actually go and use the compressed air to clean the holes for the bolts. I don't want to have remaining coolant or something inside and damage the thread. So I have installed it back. The bolts are nicely torqued, and I most likely using this way, cutting corners, I most likely saved some time. But do I recommend doing it this way? No. I'm sharing it with you. Some of you might have think, hey, is there a faster way to deal with it? There is. It's this one. However, I don't recommend it. It's hard to torque those bolts when you have intakes here in the place. So I will say, no, don't follow this example. Do it correctly. Go all in with removing the air intakes. But I'm still want to share it. You can see it can be done. Am I happy with it? No, I'm not. I'm learning this engine and I'm already pretty badly disappointed with that whole design, the way it goes. That straight 6. It's way better design for us who buy old stuff and we work on it. This is really difficult. There are things which fell apart by the age. Some T-pipe on the cooling system, that plastic, it's just shattered. I will have to replace that. And also when I was removing the turbo, most likely I broke one part, and that will be replacing it. That will be part of the next video. So thank you for watching and be subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. See you later, my friend.